What's up, everybody? My name is Slim. Hope you're having a wonderful day. The spoilers for chapter 1045 of One Piece just dropped, so I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm sorry if my mic doesn't sound as good. I'm actually in a hotel right now, so I don't have the setup I want, but that's besides the point. Also, shout out Redone from Arlon Park from doing the translations. Appreciate it. And so these spoilers are actually going to be a lot smaller, so this video is going to be a lot shorter in length. But anyways, if you don't want to get spoiled, don't watch this video. I read in the comments it actually says that it's going to be a lot better than reading the spoilers this week again. It's what they said last week as well, but who cares? I have to read the spoilers, so let's get into it. All right, so we get the confirmation that there will be no break next week. So that's some of the best news we could possibly get. We start out, the title is called Next Level, which I'm pretty sure is just speaking about Luffy's new Gear 5th level and how everything's going to be going from there and how the fight's going to be with this power of Luffy. So we get confirmation the chapter is pretty much 100% Luffy versus Kaido. The battle is very funny, and it says you will enjoy reading it more than actually hearing the spoilers. So that's where I got that comment from. Kaido is commenting about how unusual Luffy's fruit is and how it actually works. You know, it says it turns the environment into rubber like a paramecia, but it also transforms users, which means it uses Luffy's power and transforms the users he's interacting with, which is just like a zone. So that's, you know, we're getting pretty much more information on how Luffy's fruit works and how it pretty much has the characteristics of paramecia and a zone and probably a Logia at some point. So I'm excited to see how the Logia aspect falls into place as well. Luffy uses a new attack called Gomu Gomu no Giant, turning his body into an actual giant. He looks like a god. So I was excited to see this. I knew this was coming sooner or later, whether he was rubber or whatever other devil fruit he was. I was for sure expecting him to turn into a giant. So we get confirmation that Luffy can turn his entire body into a giant. That's super hype right there, because that makes him super powerful and he can pretty much destroy anything. So that might be another reason why the government wanted this fruit so badly, because then they can make people into giants. And, you know, a giant person, I don't know how giant this is, but I feel like it's got to be bigger than Kaido. And you saw how big his hands got, Luffy's hand got when he grabbed Kaido. So he could be upwards of like 50 meters tall, maybe as big as Zunesha if he wants to. So that could be really overpowered, and he could destroy a lot of things from turning into an actual giant. Then we get Momonosuke and Yamato reach the rooftop and actually see Luffy's new form. So they're pretty much going to be, I guess, like letting everybody that doesn't have observation know what's happening with Luffy in his new form. Luffy then runs out of energy, but he gets his drum heartbeat back and recovers. And I think this pretty much confirms that Luffy didn't die in chapter 1043, but his heart just transformed. And I think that this leads to the fact that once Luffy gets tired, he can get like an extra battle cry, and he can also maybe motivate the people around him to fight harder and get extra energy from this drum beat that he has. And so if Luffy gets tired, he can get another kick of energy from this actual battle cry he's sending out with his heart and his drum beat. So that could be pretty much just adding the more endurance for Luffy. And honestly, I feel like Luffy, ever since the Gear 4th, if Luffy's in a long fight, there's pretty much no way he wins. So I really think this move needs to have a good bit of endurance so he can survive battles that last a long time, because we've seen Luffy have to be saved out numerous amount of times with Katakuri and anything else. You know, all the Kaido fights we've had, he's had to be saved. So we got to find out a way for Luffy to actually build endurance and be able to come back, you know, because a lot of the good pirates are able to do it. You know, Law was able to last a very long time, and Kid were a very long time against Big Mom. You know, Shanks, Big Mom, Kaido. A lot of the admirals can fight for a very long time, and I just don't think Luffy has that capability right now. But honestly, if he's able to recover and his drum beat can give him more energy, this can help with his issue with endurance and help him become a better fighter in general, because something that makes a strong fighter, a good fighter, is the capability of lasting a long time in a duel, which is what we've seen from a lot of the other pirates and admirals. So if he can get this down, he obviously has all the Hockeys kind of strengthened up at this point, and not a lot of the people can say they have that in the pirate world and the world of Marines. So if Luffy can get this endurance down, he'll be pretty much a lock as one of the strongest pirates and people in One Piece very fast. And so at the end of the chapter, Luffy punches Kaido's face very hard. And then Luffy says, "This is fun, right, Kaido?" And that's all we get. So very short summary for the chapter. They said we're not going to get any long summaries this week for spoilers. So that's a bummer. But we don't get a break after next week. So that kind of lightens the blow a little bit. So I anticipate being able to make a review for this chapter. So I'm excited for when that comes out. If you like this video, make sure to like. I appreciate any subscribers as well. Thank you and peace.